Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. This is Mad Hatter, Imperial Valley Records, songwriter, producer, engineer. Pretty much, I do a little bit of everything. Today, I'm putting together a tutorial, to try to help the beginners, give them a little tricks, show them, how it's done, how I do my little thing, and just kind of share a couple things with you today. So, I believe it's very important to create your own drum kit. So when you sit at your production lab, you can dive right in. Just knowing where your favorite sounds are and having them in one place is very helpful. But also keep in mind that you want to continuously explore your sound banks and change your sounds out occasionally. Whether it's a plug-in or stock sound, I recommend leaving a few blank default sounds just so you can use as explore tracks. The volume of each track is very important as well. You want to mix these down as you insert them. It makes your mixing easier and clear. Percussions, I always put, more at the mid-level setting, to prevent bleeding and peaking. I use Ultra Beat to create my own sound kits. I add my 808s, my kicks, my subs, and then also that helps me keep a consistent sound. Ultra Bass is a sampler drum machine that gives you assigned sounds to each key. That gives you the opportunity to build the dopest drum kits that are yours and exclusive. So today I'm going to talk about and walk through making your own kit, whether it's drums or sounds, the same concept applies. So we're going to start with making your own template. I'm going to open up Logic. We're going to go to New. I'm just gonna walk you through a couple things, just kind of just show you how it's done. How it's easy to build it. You save it. That way, when you open it up, you can just jump right in. So we're gonna start. We're gonna add 16 tracks. All right. We're gonna hit create. Software instrument tracks. And this will generally populate all your tracks up. So I like to open them up a little bit so I can kind of see what I'm doing. I like to take the help off. I mean, if you need help, it's fine, but it's just space that I would rather use for something else. Okay, so this is what we're doing. We're going to go to track one. We're going to easy piano. We're going to change this already right now to Ultra Beat. Open up your Ultra Beat. All right, one thing before we get started, I like to set this to custom. All right, because custom opens everything up. You got your bar count, you got the tempo. I usually set my tempo somewhere when I want to start a beat just in a good feel between 89, 91. Most of my tracks I start at 91, then I work up or down. So we're gonna leave that just like this. But anyways, back to the Ultra Beats. What you do is you go to right here where it says factory default. You're going to go down to where it says drum kits. All right. In the drum kit setting, you'll see one that says drag and drop. Drag and drop samples right here. You'll select that one and it'll take everything out and make it all blank. So see, you hit keys, you don't see any sounds coming out. So pretty much you just assign each key. Every time you click on it, you're going to assign that key. You see the square go to the key that you're assigning. All right. So pretty much the object here is just to build your kit all the way through. You can use all the keys. You can assign them all if you want. So right now we're just going to start with this number one. All right. So you select number one. You have the box. You'll see no sample loaded. You'll click right there and then select load sample. All right. After that, it'll drive you to where all the sounds are. I have most of my sounds already saved in my desktop in the folder, called Sound Banks. Makes it a lot easier for me to get to them. So let me select that, go to my desktop, sound library. I have monster sounds. I mean, I have over 1 million sounds. Some people may have more. I mean, I'm open to sharing sounds and plugins and got a bunch of things here that I'll be willing to share with you guys if you're part of the group. So right now, just I'm gonna go to my boy L Fingers kit. So we're gonna add some kicks. All right. So pretty much, I'm gonna assign a kick to my first key. All right. Let's find a good kick. That good L finger kick, man. It's a good, lucky kick. I can tap you in with it. I like that. That's always a good way to start something. So we're gonna save that one. We go to the next one. Select load sample. Same thing. Should throw you right back to the kit you was in before. Just select more sounds. Let's just key up. that one. Save that one. Go to the next one. So far we have this and this one. So now we're going to the third key in the pattern, which is the one blinking. We're going to hit load sample. I'm just going to keep adding sounds, all right, until we build a good pattern. Some good drums. I like that 22. All right, so let's go to the next sound. Next key is 4. Go to low sample. Just keep adding sounds, man. Last one was 22. Let's see what we got here. That's always good. So we got, all right, go to the next one. So pretty much all we're doing is just building our own drum kit. I mean, you could add your snares and all that on one kit if you like. I like doing all drums and kicks on one kit and then building another kit just for percussions. My hi-hats, my bells, my shakers, all those different kind of sounds that really sound good, like to sprinkle over a track, that's what I do. So right now we're just gonna work on this drum kick track though. Well, that's solid. I need that. All right, so I'm gonna go to number 6. So we got, all right. So the next one has no sound until we add one. That's why it's blinking with no sound. So I'm gonna load a sample, and then I'm gonna go to some of my other sound banks. Let's check it out. We're gonna go to Sound Library. Sometimes they don't all the way highlight, but they're still there. How about I go to my new packs? I have a whole bunch of stuff over here, man. It's just crazy. Select this hip hop. I have so many sounds. We can go. Let's try some. How about we go to some Gucci Mane kit. I like that. That's always good. All right, go to the next one. All right, that's my top key. Let's add some. But I got sound kits, man. I don't mind sharing them with you guys. All right, I'm getting distracted. I need drums, though. I'm trying to do drums. Drum kicks. So I'm going to open this up a little bit. See what we're doing. This is where all my stuff at. Let's try some Cash Money kicks. Any kicks down here? All right, sorry guys. I'm just gonna add some. Let's try some Dirty South drums. Oh, I see some drums, some Dre drums in there. Let me see. Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. Dre kicks. Oh, a lot of Dr. Dre kicks. All right. And you can turn them down, adjust them as you're going. Sometimes, I turn them down. I leave these up, and then this is the main master. And depending on which track you're going, then I just adjust the track as I'm actually putting it in. So I leave all these pretty much set at 100. If they're not bleeding out, as you can see, I'll turn it down a little bit. There we go. So we're not clipping. And pretty much that's the lesson on building your drum kit. All right. So what you'll do after you fill up all your tracks and you go into all your sounds and you just one by one add them, you're gonna hit your save as. All right. We're gonna name this as Test Kit Drums 1. And actually, I could finish the kit out. And that's what I'll probably do. I'll make a kit, I'll finish a kit, and then I'll actually upload it to my Dropbox, and I'll give some of the guys access or the group where you can go ahead and check out the drum sounds, and I'll put something dope together. All right, so you'll save this. It's going to be in the Ultra Beat folder. So now this will always be as Test Kit Drum 1. All right, so that's just going to be on your top track. Second track, just say you want to add some drums. I always like to add a bunch of drums first. I go electronic drums. Those are like your MPCs. And those are actually good. Let me see, we're going to add a couple of them. I like a few of these, some of my favorite ones. We'll add that one. Go back to electronics. Atlanta kit be hidden. And what I'll do is I'll save this as a master template too. All right. I always add about 5 or 6 sets of drums. That way all my drums is there. These would have been, say we completed the drum kit. See, those are solid. Those is in there ready to roll. And these are just like your other percussions. One thing I'm gonna do as well, I'll show you guys a mastering program that I use. I usually don't show no one this, but I'll show it with you guys. That way you'll understand why my sound is always consistent, and I always add it to my template that I build. So let me just add a few more drum sounds to this, a couple of leads. Like those hi-hats. All right, let's add that one. Let's keep going, more drum kicks. The H-Town Fire be hidden. All right, add more drum kicks, a couple more electronic ones. Where is it at? I just seen that H-Town was smacking, and this grimy funk be hidden too. Then you can always go into them and adjust them, you know, to control them once you get them in there. All right. So now we'll just leave a couple tracks for some pianos. I like leaving a couple tracks for the pianos. Let's change these to, how about, go to keyboards. It doesn't really matter. Depending on what you want to add is what you add. I like different little sounds. Yeah, we'll keep that one. And then we'll go get us the cloud. I love the cloud. The clouds be going in. Turn these down as you're going. All right, we leave that. Like I said earlier, the mastering. All right, I use Master Suite. Master Suite is pretty much industry standard. This is what I use, and a lot of the big guys use it. I don't really like to let you know that. But once you set this thing and you set it to what you like to set it to, I usually go analog because it gives you that old solid sound. I soften it up a little bit, add a little compression mix, mono for sure, little bit for sure. I like to add some stereo. And this is your highs, your mids, and your lows. I keep those already set at 0. I don't mess with that. This, I usually dial it in more at the top. And when it turns green, it lets you know that it's actually industry standard. So that's now set into the template. So we'll save this as a test template. It won't be a test template because if you want to set it permanently, you'll be, let's just say you want to name it grid 1. So you'll always go to your grid 1. We'll save it. So now you'll go to